Hi everyone, March 25th here. Um, we'll take a few minutes to see what I was up to today in the OTC market. It was kind of a slow day, not a lot of volatility, not a lot of nice stocks, so I just grinded all day long. So let's start. First stock here is um, Marketing Worldwide. I had this stock for a while in my account because I kind of baggled it around 31. When was it? March 10th. So I had it for 2 weeks in my account, waiting to go back up around 30. It went. I was happy to just get out of it, so I sold 32. Then I saw there was a gap between 30 and 34, so I bought 31 and resell 33 at the end of the day. So made little money here using 250,000 share. So that's $20 per spread. So good money. Finally, it moves. I guess it's gonna go up on Monday again. But we'll see. I'll be watching it. End of the day movement, a lot of volume starting around 240. The OBV's up, so all that together means there's a good chance it's gonna keep moving on Monday. So we'll be watching it. Then I've played. This one is Infrax System. I've been watching it for a while. Like you see, it's on a downtrend, so not really the kind of trend you want to play. I like uptrend, but since I've been watching it, there was some volume around here, so I just kept watching it for a few days. Today I caught 39 around 9:35, hoping it would do red to green because it started at 43, so I was hoping to get back to 43. 42 would have been good also, but it just stayed low. I managed to get out 40, then the rest at 39 flat. So that wasn't a good move. It was a flat trade for me. Like you see, it range traded all day, almost no volume. Then at the end of the day, it'll pop. So that's not a good setup, and it wasn't a good trade also. So that was it. Then I played alternate system. Was kind of a news on it. So it went up in the morning up to 91. I wanted to get the bottom, which was 83. You see the range here, 84, 85. So that's where I've put in my bid, 84. Got filled when it got down. So got filled 84, 150 shares, 50,000 shares. I was hoping to hit the 89, but I was second in line at 89 on the ask, and it printed only a small quantity, so I couldn't get out. Then there was a idle buyer, idle seller, sorry, that came in at 88. Then it went to 86, and that's where he stayed all afternoon. So at one point, around 3:45, I decided it wasn't going up. Obviously, the seller was too strong, so I sold at 85. There was a little bid, so I just took it, and then it flushed down. So that was like it was a good decision. Unfortunately, the trade didn't do what I was hoping for. So by looking at it, I decided to go get out, and that was good because I would have lost money at the end. Look at the prints. I mean, it's all selling. That's where I got out right here. After the big buy at 85, I saw obviously there was a night in seller, 86, then 85. So as soon as I saw a bid at 85, I jumped on it here, and that was it. Then it flushed down. Took the big bid at 83 there. So good decision. Then DUTV. I've been watching it for a while. DUTV was in a range here from March 33 to 34. Then it broke out of the range. The range was 110, 115. Broke out. So today I was hoping to get a low range, but I just got a partial. I missed it here because I was at 113, but it printed, but not me, so I missed the big up there in a few minutes. It came back later, and then I got print only a partial, 82,000 shares, and I managed to get out at 119. Because obviously it wasn't going through 120, so I just put myself under the resistance. So that's a little gain. That one, American Green, it's a wheat company. Today, last afternoon, yesterday, all the wheat company were strong. You can see, jumped at the end of the day. So I started to look at it from the beginning of the day. I jumped on 40 and managed to get out 44 with 300,000 shares. So that was a nice 120 gain. And then it just slow bleed all day long, and it pushed back at the end of the day. They pushed back to 44. So that was a good trade in the morning. Then I should have taken 39 here, but I missed it. I was shy because the bid was really small, and it looked like there was nothing under it. So I didn't want to take a chance on hitting the 39 on the ask, but I should have followed my instinct. Could have made another move in there, but all 12, it's a good move, so I'm pleased with it. Then this one, that's something I do not recommend. Downtrend again. I was watching it from 65 because buyer were getting sold into. 67 was a huge level on the ask, so at that point you knew it was going to go down, and I love the flash crash. Well, that's not a flash crash, but it's a flash down movement, so I love those. Went down to 60, huge bid at 60, so 61 was a really easy target. Unfortunately, I missed it. Went back to 64, and then when it went down again, I took it, and that time 63 was the most I could get, so that's where I got out. 3/4, I think. Yeah, 3/4. The rest 62, I decided to sold it because it was the end of the day, wasn't printing. I made my day at that point, so for $5, I would have gotten my 63, but sometimes it just lose. I'm just impatient, so I just jumped on it. Then this one was straight. CYBL. Been watching it for a while also. I've played it yesterday numerous times. I've played it the day before also. Huge level 150 and 145. So if it breaks the 150, it should bounce around 145. That's what it did today. So I took a first position at 148, which is not a good position. And I'll tell you why. It's because usually you want to try to get in before this signal that show you is gonna go up, which could be a big bid coming in or some buying. So you try to find a level, like the important level. In this case, it's 145.46. And then you want to look at how it reacts around it and jump as fast as you can in the position. In that case, kind of miss it, and then a big bid appears at 146 that went up at 147, so I just jump on 148, which is a little late, but still. And then I sold 151 for 3 spread. It was early in the day, so I wanted some profit. Could have had 52, which was my initial target, but somebody took my place and I wanted to shortcut him. So I've put 180, 151. Then it went back again. I thought it would go a little lower on the second move, but it stopped at 146, and I couldn't get any shares. And then it was the nice move again. So could have made 146, 140, 52, 146, 158. So I missed this one. So when I went back again, I took 152. Again, it wasn't a nice move, this one, because it went back down 148, 149, and then a big bid appears also at 150, and there were no 151 on the ask, so I had to jump on 152, which for me is a little late because I don't like to put too many spreads on the line. In that case, my out was 150, 149, because you want to try to sell in the big bids, but if it's too fast, you have to know you might get under it. So 149. So that was a 3 spread risk to get. Maybe my target was 170, 157. So to get 5 spread, it's not that great of a move. But hey, I tried it. It went just as I thought it would be. It broke the 55, went to 57. I was first in line, and then it printed 2.5 million, and I didn't get any share. Everything was just, I'm gonna use the word stolen, but it's not. It's just the robot and the algo that just they took everything. So they took everything. I couldn't get out at 57. I've put 56 right after. Also, there were some green print 56, but I got shortcut by algo. Then I hit 55 for a little, because that was everything it had there. And then I got shortcut all the way to 54, 52. So that was nasty. Like every buying that occurs there was like all the share were taken by a robot. So even though I was alone on the ask, there were no way I was getting share. So it kind of really frustrated me on the downside. And like you knew what happened as soon as I got out 52, it just explode to 57. No more algo, no more robots. It just went through. So there was like I got mad there. I know, and something important to know is you have to control your emotion. Like OTC market is bullshit. It's not a nice market. I mean, it's war out there. Like shares getting stolen. I mean, most of the companies are bullshit, and you have to know that. I mean, things could go south really fast. So knowing that, I mean, you shouldn't be mad if it goes wrong, and you should be mad if you get your shares stolen, because it happens a lot. But even though I know that, sometimes I do get mad. So I was mad there, so I kind of stopped watching it afterwards because it was too bad. I still made money on it. I mean, like 15 bucks, 20 bucks, but no, it just made me mad. And finally, last move, that was BMIX. Huge support around 80. Like it was like 6 million on the bid. I took 81 yesterday. Yesterday I made 81, 87. Then I took back 81 and nothing happened. So I kept it overnight and nothing happened. Nothing happened. Even though the bid was huge, it was no buying. As soon as a buyer came in over the 80, it was sold into. So that was long, and I waited, and here a bid started to go up. Boom. So at that point, you know that that's the bid that was at 80. So that guy is buying right now. But it's eroding on the way up, obviously. So at one point, I just decided I don't want to miss my exit, so I took 84. I mean, target was 87, but hey, so I took 84. Then it kind of went back down and then crumbled again here. So I mean, not a great move, but still made a little money. So today was slow. I'm happy though because it was a 100% green moves. I mean, and no flat trade and no loss today. So that's always good on a Friday because usually Fridays are slow in the OTC market. But no, happy with the day. Fortunately, you learned something. So thanks for listening. Have a great weekend. Bye.